He'd already dodged 3 murder charges. He was considered untouchable, a ghost in the UK's criminal underworld. But that all ended when police found him hiding in the back of a lorry on the edge of the Sahara. This is the story of Nana Oppong, a man who went from drug kingpin to one of the UK's most wanted fugitives, and finally to convicted murderer. Nana Oppong, also known by his street name Ens, was a high-level drug dealer operating out of East London. For years he moved silently, organising shipments, building networks, and according to prosecutors, settling scores in blood. Despite being linked to multiple killings over the years, Oppong kept slipping through the cracks. In 2010, he was accused of being involved in the double murder of Eugene Brown and Patrick Ford, 2 men shot dead outside a nightclub in Forest Gate. The case went to trial, twice. Both times, the jury couldn't reach a verdict. Oppong walked free. Then in 2015, he was charged again, this time for stabbing a man to death outside a private party in Dagenham. But again, the murder charge didn't stick. He was only convicted of causing grievous bodily harm and got 4 years. Oppong had a pattern. He'd be accused, arrested, then somehow dodge the worst of the charges, and all the while he continued rising through the ranks of the UK drug scene. But in April 2020, everything changed. It was just after 4:45 a.m. on a quiet street in Roydon, Essex. 50-year-old Robert Powell was leaving a party at Hill's house, accompanied by his 2 adult sons. As they stepped outside, a car pulled up, a Ford Cougar with cloned plates. A man stepped out and opened fire. Powell was hit 8 times. The bullets tore through his body, some passing in and out, leaving him with 15 separate wounds. One of the shots was so powerful, it knocked the gold grill clean out of his mouth. His sons rushed to help him. Nearby residents ran outside. Someone loaded him into a Ford Mondeo and tried to get him to hospital. But it was too late. He died later that day. 2 women who were at the party were also shot, but they survived. The victim, Robert Powell, wasn't just another name in the headlines. He was a father, a well-respected figure. And crucially, he was the manager of rapper Dutchavelli, who had just had a top 10 hit with Stormzy. The murder sent shockwaves through both the streets and the music industry. Police quickly suspected the hit wasn't random. This was a targeted execution. And they believed Nana Oppong was behind it. According to prosecutors, Oppong had a personal grievance with Powell. They didn't say what it was, and in legal terms, it didn't matter. What mattered was that Oppong orchestrated the entire thing. They said he assembled a team, drivers, spotters, shooters. He supplied the weapons, arranged the vehicle, and led the convoy to Roydon that night. Whether or not he personally pulled the trigger, he was the instigator, protagonist, and principal organizer. And then, just like before, he vanished. He slipped out of the UK, and in messages sent from abroad, Oppong made his intentions clear. "Bro, don't think I'm coming back. I ain't doing no time, bro." For over 2 years, he was on the run. In 2022, the National Crime Agency added him to the UK's most wanted list. His name and face were shared across Europe. But in September of that year, police finally got the break they needed. Border guards in Morocco stopped a lorry entering the country. Inside, hiding under a blanket, was Nana Oppong, carrying a fake Maltese passport. He was arrested and extradited back to the UK to face trial. Alongside him was another man, Israr Shah, who prosecutors said acted as a spotter on the night of the killing. He too had fled the country and was found in Spain and brought back. Both men were charged with murder, possession of a firearm with intent to endanger life, and related offences. During the trial, prosecutors showed how Oppong had access to a frightening arsenal of firearms. They traced his movements using CCTV, mobile phone data, and forensic evidence. Shah admitted he was at the scene, but claimed he was only there to sell drugs. Oppong denied being there at all. But the jury didn't buy it. They were both found guilty. At sentencing, the judge called Oppong extraordinarily dangerous. He was handed a life sentence, with a minimum term of 38 years behind bars. Shah was given a minimum of 26 years. Oppong was also convicted of multiple other offences, including conspiracy to supply cocaine and another firearms charge. One of the most shocking details. Robert Powell was gunned down in front of his two sons. They were right there when it happened, and one of them tried to save his life. In a statement read out in court, Powell's children said, "We suffer every day because of the cruel way he was taken from us." His sister described how their mother still plays his old voicemails, just to hear his voice again. As for Oppong, he had spent years dodging justice, but eventually it caught up with him. Not in the UK, not even in Europe, but hiding in the back of a lorry, on the edge of the desert. His story is a chilling reminder of how far organised crime reaches, and how long the road to justice can be.